Hello, YouTube world. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeremiah Taylor. I am a real estate agent with LifePoint Real Estate. Today, I'm going to be talking about my experience that I've had in real estate now. I've been in real estate probably since like February or March. This past Tuesday, I had my 6th closing of the year. So exciting things. So I'm making this video hopefully to help someone who is either going to get into real estate or thinking of doing it or is new to it. And yeah, I hope this video helps you in some shape or form. So we're about like 6-7 months in. Real estate has not been what I thought it would be. I feel like, I was just watching a Netflix show of real estate agents in the Hamptons, and it always seems so exciting and so fun. And I'm like so into this show right now, and I'm on the first episode. I'm now like on the second episode. I love my job. It's really, it's super exciting, and you know, the sky's the limit. There's no cap on what you can earn, and that's truly so exciting. And day to day is just not, it's really a grind. It's really a grind. I have learned so much about myself in real estate. Like, I'm such a better person now because I've seen, like, I've had to see all of my shortcomings. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, and honestly, I don't think I ever will be. But which is another thing of its own. But yeah, I feel like real estate, you are constantly rejected. You are constantly, and not even just real estate, but just having a business. Like, you really have to be super secure with yourself because it's not easy. Like, I've thought about giving up so many times. I really have, like, just to be completely honest with you, like, I've thought about giving up. I got a cat. A lot of people reach out to me and they're like, oh, I want to be in real estate. Like, I want to be an agent. Like, how do you like it? And, you know, I feel like people just have this idea of being an agent is like this glorified thing and this like super exciting thing, which it can be, and it's super rewarding, and it can be super fun, but the actual grind of it is not super fun, you know? So you have to love the process. And I hate saying that because it's so cliche, but you really have to love, you know, making those cold calls. I mean, I feel like a lot of people don't understand what an agent actually is. To be an agent, to be a business owner at its core is to generate leads. So if you're not generating leads, what are you doing, you know? So you have to be, if you're not talking to buyers and sellers every single day, then you're not an agent. Where I am right now, my real estate business is really getting like super crystal clear on what it is that I need to be doing, what is actually making money and what is wasting my time. What is making money is talking to buyers and sellers. What is wasting time is everything else. In this point in my business and my life, I don't want to outsource those other things like showings and, you know, writing contracts and lead generation. Like, I am not at a point in my business and my life where I feel comfortable outsourcing those other things. Yeah, so I'm getting super crystal clear on what my business initiatives are, what the goals of those initiatives are, as opposed to just shooting in the dark and, you know, not being clear on what it is that I want from the things that I'm doing. So yeah, 8 months in, I think that the biggest thing that I've learned is just that I'm doing a really good job, which is hard for me to wrap my head around. And if you know me, and if you can relate, like, I'm 21, like, I'm a real estate agent, I've closed 6 transactions, like, that's super cool, like, that's a really cool thing, but to me, it's just not enough, it's never enough. So what I'm learning is to just be nicer to myself and to be kinder to myself, and I feel like I'm just a completely different person than who I was when I first started, and, you know, thankfully so. Like, I never want to be, like, stuck in one place, so, you know, I think I know that real estate is for me. I know that I'm good at this, and I know that I will excel in this. So I'm going to give it my best shot while I'm doing it. And, you know, this will be the vehicle to the thing that I really want to do, which is to be a real estate investor. So some crazy things. Okay, so story time. here in Ohio, we have a bunch of country bumpkins and some hicks and everything in between. So recently I went to a listing appointment. If you don't know what a listing appointment is, I feel like a listing is a home for sale. So a listing appointment is an appointment to list that home and put it on the market. Went to the listing appointment, and prior to that listing appointment, I run all the numbers, I pull all the documents, and I do all of my homework. And in doing so, I learned that the lady that I was speaking to was not the person on the deed. That was not the person that was tacked to the county records. I didn't think too much of it because I'm naive and I just didn't know. I'm like, okay, maybe it's like a daughter or like someone just taking care of it for them and just like giving them the benefit of the doubt. So then I get there, and then it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like a $600,000 house. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm excited. But it's in the middle of nowhere. I'm with my team leader, and she's like, we're gonna die. Are you scared? I'm like, no, my danger radar is broken. So no, like, let's just go. So we pull up into this windy ass driveway. We get back there. There's like this weird ass, old ass man, if you're watching this. And my team leader, Amy, she's just like, okay, we're here now. We like have to get out. So we get out, and then we talk to her, and she's like, so are you guys familiar with Morrow County? And we're like, yeah, what's up? And prior to that, she told us that her husband was in jail. So we were just assuming that he was in jail for like drugs or something, because, that area, there's a drug problem going on. So we were like, it was it drugs or what? And then she's like, no, it's actually, he is incarcerated for murder, like multiple times over. Like he killed like multiple people and had planned to kill like almost a dozen and then some. And crazy thing is, a few months ago, one of my team members got connected with her ex-fiance, and he was trying to sell the property. And at that time, before he did that mass murdering, he was living in that house, and there were dozens or like 10 to 20 meth heads just living in the house. And who knows what could have happened if my team member went out to that house and went on a listing appointment like I did, just assuming that this was going to be a normal listing. And she listened to her gut, she trusted her gut, and did not go. And while we were there, the lady, the ex-fiance, she was like, thank God she didn't go out there, because who knows what could have happened to her. So real estate is never dull. I feel like most days are like pretty interesting, and they're pretty like no days are the same. Super rewarding. I'm working with this family right now, and they're expecting another, and they're just they don't want to rent anymore. They want their own thing, and they're ready to invest in their future. And it's such a beautiful thing. And the closing that I've had have all been just, they've been so cool. Like I'm still learning more about myself and being more confident. I feel like confidence is the number one thing that you need to be a real estate agent. Like the number one thing, like you have to be confident, because without it, like nobody knows what the fuck they're doing, and none of your clients will know what they're doing. Like half of them will not know what they're doing. Some of them will be in the industry, or some of them will have investment properties, and some of them will have bought and sold properties before, or some of them will just have knowledge about real estate and the condition of homes. But most people are not going to know what the fuck they're talking about. So if you also don't know what you're talking about, and you show that you don't know what you're talking about, then it's just not gonna be fun for either party. So, confidence is really something that you have to have. It's something that you have to have, and it's a non-negotiable. And that's something that I'm learning and becoming more confident in myself. Not only are you being constantly rejected, but if you're someone like me who never feels like you're doing good enough, you're going to be rejecting yourself. And like, it's just like a double whammy. So you have to have a thick skin. You have to know that what you're doing is worthwhile. You have to feel like you're actually helping people, because these people think that they can do it on their own. I'm excited for the people that I've helped, and I'm excited for the people that I'm going to help. So, yeah, that's really all that I have. Again, my name is Jeremiah Taylor. with LifePoint Real Estate, if you are a newer agent or if you're considering getting into the industry, you know, reach out. I would love to help in any way that I can. If you have any questions about being a new real estate agent, or if you have any questions about the real estate industry, or my team, we do a lot of business, and I credit all of my success to them, even if I shouldn't, because I'm an active member in my success. But yeah, my team, we do a lot of things. Real estate investing, obviously we help the average consumer purchase and sell homes. We do about 200 transactions a year. We're doing I think it's 63 million this year on target to make to do for sales volume. But none of that matters. At the end of the day, we just really care about the end consumer, the person, the family, the couple that we're helping, the first-time home buyer, the senior who's looking to downsize, or go to a facility for seniors. It really doesn't matter. We just really want to help you get to where you want to be from where you're at, and guide you to your end goal. So thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna link all of my information down below if you want to reach out. And again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I would love to answer them. So this was a really long video. I hope you guys got something from it. Even if it's just one person, it makes it worthwhile. Good night and goodbye.